everybody. Maria Romano here. Gosh, I don't know what the hell's going on with Facebook, but I apologize. All right, Monday Nights with Maria. Let's give it a third try. A third try is a charm. So a couple of things. Every Monday night, I'm going to bring to you Monday Nights with Maria. That's right. It was so hard to come up with the name. And we're going to talk about things that are going on in your life. We're going to talk about love. We're going to talk about finding love. We're going to talk about being in love and staying in love. We're going to talk about marriage and children. And maybe we're going to also talk a little bit about your professional world, what you want to do and how you want to get to, somewhere. Maybe you're looking to change careers. So whatever it is, we're going to do that. We're going to talk about it. And I promise you, it's not going to be any more than 20 minutes. So, right now, as you know, we are living in times that have been so unprecedented. And I don't know about how many of you have been quarantined at home like myself. Some of you might be an essential worker or frontline worker in the medical field. And you know what? My hearts go out to you. I commend you for being courageous, because we needed people like you out there to help us, and not just the medical community. Going to the grocery store and just having certain essentials in the house, right? I mean, those are things that are so important. And the post office and Amazon and places like that delivering what we need. I mean, there's a myriad of essential items, essential people that have been out there supplying us. You know what? Again, you are so courageous. So thank you so much for that. But speaking of, what's going on in the world, I mean, let's face it, COVID-19 is large. It's large. However, don't allow this situation to take charge of your life. And let this be a lesson. Don't allow any situation to consume your world. Yes, we need to be savvy. We need to know what's going on. We need to know that we're protecting ourselves and our family. But my one piece of advice to you is turn off the news. I mean, listen, let's face it. It can be addicting, right? It can be addicting, like dopamine. And you want to stay and you get glued all day. So don't, turn off the news. Limit yourself. That's the best piece of advice I can give you. So I want to ask you the question, my virtual friends out there, my virtual tribe, what are you doing for self-care? What are you doing in your life today, and what have you been doing for self-care? And I'm not talking about Calgon Take Me Away, right? In a bubble bath, and maybe, you have a glass of wine, champagne, whatever your adult sippy beverage is. Or maybe you're out in the backyard and you're having a cigar because you don't want to smoke it in the house, and you're having a scotch. That's not what I'm talking about. What are you doing so that you're clearing your mind, you're clearing your soul every day so you can re-energize, so you can reboot yourself? That's right. Because you're probably the heartbeat of your family. And your family needs you. But they need you healthy and whole. And right now, let's face it, that has been difficult, hasn't it? Because a lot of us that are quarantined, our homes are not just our homes, they're our workplace, right? They're schools for our children. They are our gym. They're our social place of where we're socializing with whomever we're able to socialize with. They're our restaurant. And there could be your house of worship. So that's why you need to take the time to make sure you are spending the time to take care of yourself, self-care. And when I'm talking about self-care, I'm not just talking about, like I said, Calgon Take Me Away. You need to maybe you want to start meditating. Maybe you have been meditating. Even if it's for 5 minutes a day. Just empty your mind. Close your eyes. Listen to your breath. All it takes is a few minutes. Maybe you like to pray. And if that's what works for you, maybe you'd like to light a candle. Maybe you have a special room in your home. Whatever it takes you need to do so that you are taking care of yourself, that you are energizing yourself. That's right, rebooting yourself. Some people like to just sit and knit. Some people like to go in their backyard or go for a walk and just Smell the roses, right? Just take a deep breath and look at the beautiful sunshine that God's given us, and maybe look at the beautiful vegetation out there. So take time to make sure, take time, that make sure you're giving yourself adequate self-care, because you are your most valuable asset. Okay, remember that. Now, what season are you in right now? What season do you think you're in? Are you in a season of running, or are you in a season of resting? Are you running or are you resting? Maybe you're the type of person that since this had started, you're online and you're taking every course that's available, everything that you can think of, you're consuming it. You're like a sponge, right? Or maybe you are deciding that you started a diet, you started a great regimen, you started a great workout regimen. Are you doing that for yourself? Maybe you decided to learn how to play an instrument, so you go on YouTube. Somebody teaches you. Or maybe you're enhancing your cooking skills, or learning a new language. Maybe you're writing a book. That's what I've been doing, writing a book. But what are you doing? Are you running? Are you running now? Or are you resting? And I don't mean when I say resting that you're being lazy. No. Are you reloading yourself? That's what it is. Because there are some people that are now taking the time and they're stepping back and they're saying to themselves, you know what? I need to reevaluate where I'm going in life. I need to pause for a moment, right? And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't necessarily pause for a day. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time to really think about what is going on in your life. Maybe what you're lacking in your life and what you want in your life. Or maybe it's right there in front of you that you're actually enjoying it. Maybe you're the type of individual that you were working and you were go, 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 and you're that A type of personality. But now you've been quarantined in your home with your family, and you're actually getting to know them. You're actually getting to know them again. You're resting. You're actually taking the time to smell the roses. So whatever it is, if you're running or resting, there's no right or wrong. Do it. Do what works for you. I did a little bit of both. I've been consumed with learning about a lot of different online techniques in my business that I'm in, as well as I did take time to hit the reset button and pause and really dive into my spiritual self. For me, it was great. So what have you been doing for yourself, right? So we talked about self-care, okay? And we talked a little bit about, are you running or are you resting? And now I want to ask you a really important question. What is your vision statement? Have you taken the time to write down your vision statement? And I don't mean a vision statement for your team, for your business, or company you work with, or your vision for your children, right? What is your vision statement? That's right. Now is the time for you to take the time to write down your vision statement, to see where you're at in life, to see where you want to go. And I heard this tip from Michael Hyatt. He was on the Jennifer Allwood show, and I happen to follow her. I just love listening to her podcast. And he was talking about that. He's the guru of leadership. And he said, well, you need to write down your vision statement, because in your personal life, that is so important. And it could encompass your professional life. It could wind up encompassing your entire family. But you need to find what makes you tick as you're writing down that vision statement. Maybe you have a passion, and maybe right now, this is the time that you're going to ignite that passion, that you're going to finally take a leap. You're finally going to go for it. So write your vision statement down. And I believe Michael Hyatt said, the Stephen Covey put it best, write down your vision statement with the end in mind, with the goal in mind, and actually visualizing and seeing it, really seeing it. That's what you need to do. I did it, and I've got to tell you, There was so much clarity when I wrote it. And I guarantee if you write down your vision statement, and it's not going to happen in a day, it might take a little bit longer. You're going to be able to look at that and see where you want to go more clearly and how you want to handle life. And that's what's important, because you know what? Every one of us has been given a gift. Each and every one of us has a gift. I don't want to hear, oh, I don't think, yeah, you all have a gift. And your purpose in life is to share that gift with others. So you need to tap into it. So you need to be whole, you need to be healthy. So those 3 questions: what are you doing for self-care? Are you running or resting? And have you written down your vision statement? Because I want to hear from you. I would like to know if you have. Maybe you already have it. DM me. And also, I want to remind you that if you have a special event coming up, DM me. And what I mean by a special event, as you know, I'm a minister, right? And I love being around love, and I'm also a dating coach. So maybe you're getting ready to pop the question to the love of your life. I'm not going to say it too loud, but maybe you are. And I can show up with some goodies and take a picture and put it on my social media. I would love to do that. Or maybe grandma or grandpa's having a special birthday. Or maybe you have friends or family that there's a special vow renewal coming up, 25 years, 50 years. Okay? Or maybe you're getting ready and you're going to tell your significant other you're going to have a baby and you're going out to dinner and you're going to talk about it. Let me know. If I'm not busy, I will show up. I will be there. I promise you. You have to DM me because I want to shamba you. That's right. Shamba you. I want to show up and bomb you. Like photo bomb you, I want to show up and bomb you. Because I love hearing about these type of experiences and events because they're the highlights in your life. You know what? I want to be able to be part of it and also share it with others. So if you have a special event, remember, DM me. I would love to hear from you. Now, next week, I'm going to talk about the Enneagram test. Okay, have any of you heard about the Enneagram test? What Enneagram number are you? That's right. What Enneagram number are you? I'm going to leave you with that. So listen, I apologize again for the technology situation, but you know what? You can always go back and you can watch this because Monday nights are going to get to be very exciting. I guarantee it. And if you miss it, you certainly need to go back and watch it because there's going to be some great information. So everybody out there in the virtual world, I'm sending you love. I want you to make sure that you're sending love as well, because my purpose and my passion is to see you happy and healthy and in love, because I want to take you from being a just one to a plus one, especially if you're single. And if not, if you're married, you know what? Go give your significant other a big kiss right now and tell him or her that you love him. If you have your kids, make sure you're tucking them in and giving them a kiss goodnight. Or if you have grandkids around like I do. Because you know what? Children are a gift. They're a special gift, and we need to take care of them. We need to make sure that we're teaching them about love. So stay healthy, stay happy. I'll see you next Monday night, and we're going to talk about Enneagrams. And if you know your Enneagram number, let me know. And if you don't, we're going to talk about that. Have a great evening. Bye.